My horses are all on the high pro performance feed. They all just get alfalfa. My feeding program's pretty plain. I don't think that I need a whole lot to go along with the high pro performance. I feed just a few supplements. I feed red cell pellets and Equibone, and honestly the high pro performance feed is such a great feed that I really don't need anything else to go along with it. I've never felt like. Oh, my sponsors absolutely keep my horses and I going down the road. You know, without them, they all, play a very significant role. I have a saddle sponsor, Tammy Seamus Barrel Saddles. My boots are sponsored. I have high pro feeds that, keeps my horses looking and feeling their best, which is extremely significant. Obviously, I don't win if my horses don't feel their best, and so it keeps them looking good. And actually, I have a lot of people ask me, what I feed or what I do to my horses to make them look so good going down the road, because it's hard to keep them going. The PHT Magnetics, I feel like, has really changed the game for my horses. The Doofers, Terry and Alan Doofer, they are more like family. They flew me this year. They would fly just to come watch me. They came to Calgary and were there all of Calgary, just literally to just support me. Alan was in the back between the finals and the shootout. It was flooding. It was a straight downpour and mud and everything, and poor Alan and my mom were carrying saddles, and they were both soaked to the bone, and they let Jet and I stay in the barn trying to stay dry. And but my sponsors, they're everything. I couldn't get down the road without them. They all play a very significant role in keeping either me or my horses or both going, and I think my horses and I are both very thankful for all of them. The highlight of my year was probably Calgary. I loved that whole rodeo. It was such a huge experience for me just to even qualify to run there, and then to make the Final Four and end up third was definitely a huge accomplishment. I made the NFR a lot sooner this year. It kind of didn't come down to the last month. And so sometimes, I kind of had to remind myself, like, keep going, keep trying to win more. And, we still had ups and downs. Last year we did a couple things outside of the rodeo. I think we went and saw a magic show one night, so I'm sure we'll do something like that again. It was a lot of fun. There's so much to do in Vegas. And so it's fun. Well, you don't have a whole lot of time, but maybe once or twice we'll get away to do something.